control me, 'cause my destiny is single and free. My girlfriend used to vex, so she
Guyana, join me on the Glenn Lal Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:20 p.m. and a rebroadcast at 11 a.m. The Glenn Lal Show, only on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening. The time has now moved on to 19 hours 1. Kevin Smith here with your news, your nightly newscast. Esso is currently in talks with Dutch floater specialists SBM Offshore for the construction of another multi-billion-dollar FPSO vessel. That vessel is for ExxonMobil Guyana's fourth and largest oil field development, which is to operate in the Stabroek Block at the Yellowtail site to comprise up to 6 to 7 wells. Notably, the company only on Thursday wrapped up its public scoping exercise to inform its environmental impact assessment studies, after which the EPA would conduct an assessment, then decide on whether to provide environmental authorization. According to international reports, the talks include the potential for some future platform assembly in Guyana. It is understood that discussions include potential made in Guyana requirements to build part of future production units. And now let's tell you, popular DJ, entertainer turned radio and television station owner Kerwin Ballers has now ventured into the construction industry, along with famed local football promoter Shanghai Major. Under the auspices of Statement Investment Inc., DJ Raul Ferguson on Tuesday signed a contract for the construction of a $346 million school at Bamia, Region 10. Football promoter Shanghai Major is also listed as one of the company's principals for that new construction company. Minister Dharam Lal, at the time of the signing, said that the project is expected to be completed within 20 months. Meanwhile, Region 10 Chairman Darren Adams criticized the award of the contract to the unknown builders, which was done at the level of the National Procurement and Tender Administration Board. And moving on, Bauxite Minerals Inc., a Chinese-operated bauxite mining company based in Linden, is now the subject of a lawsuit after a former employee filed an application allegedly sustaining severe injuries to his head while on the job, but was not adequately compensated. Anthony was offered $2 million as compensation by the company, but outlined in his court documents filed by his attorney that the amount represents a mere 10% of his medical bill. The medical bill, he claims, has amounted to $20 million. Fabian Anthony, who worked as a heavy-duty mechanic for the company, has asked the court to award him in excess of $100 million for his injuries. The 30-year-old father of four had been employed with Bauxite Minerals Group Guyana Inc. for over a decade before the life-altering accident, which occurred on February 2, 2020. According to court documents, Anthony claims that he was hit to the head by an object which was dislodged from a crane. The former heavy-duty mechanic claimed that he was injured, although numerous complaints were filed with the company about workers' safety. And moving on, Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Lennox Schumann, recently spoke on the salaries of the country's Tuchaos. He stated that it is unfortunate that Tuchaos are not being paid equal to their responsibilities, although there has been a consistent call for change. His comments came on the heels of a letter to Kaieteur by village Tuchao Vivian Edwards. Edwards opined that Tuchaos deserve better than just a stipend. He added that these Amerindian village leaders should be treated with more respect, as $30,000 per month does not suffice to pay expenses and put food on the table throughout the month. The village leader said that an increase to match public servants' minimum wage would be appreciated. Another Tuchao, Bradford Adcock, Fairview, Region 9, has said that the issue of an increase to the current stipend was only recently discussed when the Tuchaos in the region met for a regional conference. In fact, a proposal along this line was shared with the government with no response to date. More than 40 Tuchaos in the region had joined in the call for the monthly allocations to be increased, Adcock said. And now let's tell you, thieves have not only burglarized the Henrietta Essequibo Region 2 home of a couple on vacation, but also reportedly taken up residence there in the nights. We were told that since the couple, a businesswoman, Farida Khan, and her husband left the area to travel abroad, their two-story concrete home has become a primary target for criminal elements in the Anna Regina community and has been burglarized several times in the last 2 months. According to reports, the house was discovered burglarized on Wednesday around 8:30 by the caretaker. The caretaker said that he does not know when the break-in occurred, but residents hinted that the home was targeted multiple times in the last 2 months. Anyone who has information that may lead to the arrest of the suspect or suspects are asked to contact the family on 624-1021, 683-3795 or the nearest police station. And with that, we've come to the end of this evening's newscast. I'm Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening. Coming up at 19 hours 20 is the Glenn Lal Show. Tell it as it is. Do stay tuned to Kaieteur Radio.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Stream to